Yes, sir. You already know what time it is, man. We are back with another podcast episode, man. I'm trying to keep it consistent, y'all. Trying to do my due diligence, you know what I'm saying, in the sports world, get y'all this great content, you know what I'm saying? Had to bring my boy Addie back. We trying to make this a regular thing, so hopefully we can. I know my boy's a busy man, you feel me? So hopefully we can steady rock out, but yeah, so I'm going I'm gonna go ahead and switch, turn my camera, turn my camera to a different one. Go back. There we go.
Hold up. Mm.
Yes, sir. My
Yeah.
dog. So we got my boy Addy back, y'all. If you didn't see the last live we did, y'all gotta go check that out, man. Definitely one you want to go see. We talked about a lot of good things. So we gonna pick it up, man. You know what I'm saying? But real quick though, why before we get into that, Addy, how you feeling though, gang? What's the word?
Feel good, feel good. Feel great. Excited to be on the podcast. Happy to be back.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
excited for a good show.
Hey, bro, you gave me a lot of good clips last week now.
And we're standing on them.
You gave me a lot of good clips last week now.
And we're standing on business, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right. So, where you want to start? You want to start basketball? You want to start football?
Let's start football this
You want
week
to
because
start
we
football
started
this week?
basketball
For
last week.
sure, for sure. I was
Yes.
already thinking that. Okay, so let's do a little recap of week 10. Most notable game, it just first game pop off my head, Miami and Buffalo. Uh, Buffalo took a crazy division loss last week. Well, Sunday. Um, how you feel about it?
So to be honest, I'm not really thinking that big of a deal. Maybe I'm like undervaluing the loss. But remember, like Buffalo be having games where they like be losing to
Yeah,
like division opponents. Like remember when they lost to the Jets when Aaron Rodgers tore his ACL, and
yeah,
they lost to the Jets another time. Remember Allen threw like 3 picks in the game,
yeah,
and like they were still fine. So I really don't think much of it. Miami's still terrible.
yeah.
So
I feel that.
I wish I
Um,
could think more of it honestly.
uh, another game that a lot of people was not anticipating being a good game. I feel like was one of the better games. The Jets and the Browns. Jets got their second dub.
Exactly.
Jets got their second dub of the season, but that was a pretty solid game, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty
No,
solid game.
definitely.
What was your thoughts on that game?
I mean, those are probably the two worst teams in the NFL. So like, it's good to see like the young guys out there competing, especially Dylan Gabriel, like people like Justin Fields, and the people for the Jets that were healthy, and it's good to see the Jets show some fight
Yeah,
after trading Sauce and Quentin Williams, shows they're
yeah,
not giving up on their coach.
for sure,
So I'm just happy to see Aaron Glenn succeed. I hope he doesn't get fired after the season. That's for sure.
for sure.
I actually hope Stefanski doesn't get fired either.
Why you
I'm
don't
just
want why you don't want
just
Stefanski to
because
get
like
fired?
just because that team has been like that's just bad luck. Like obviously he's a good coach. Cleveland, I mean, was literally not winning games at all. Like with Hugh Jackson, and like they got him to make the playoffs twice, once with Baker, once with Flacco, and like to get Deshaun Watson. Like obviously everybody with sense thought that would be an upgrade. Even with the stuff that Deshaun had going on personally, but like no one could have like guessed the stuff that was going with Deshaun physically, so he just got like the bad end of the stick, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
Because if Deshaun never gets hurt, I still think Deshaun is. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah,
regardless of whether I still
yeah.
think he's a good player
They
because
they
he's a
was
good
they
player.
was literally paying too much money to sit him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Because the
So
worst part about it is because everybody knows like as soon as Deshaun gets healthy, he's gonna play. They still got him under contract for one more year,
yeah,
so he's gonna play next year. So it's like that's why I'm wondering what are you doing at quarterback?
I think the Browns still need to establish an identity though. I think they're a team that's just literally just out here just wandering around. Like they don't have no real identity. Like we don't know if they're going to be a pass first team, if they're going to try to more so just run their plays through what's his name, Quinshawn Judkins. Like I
Right.
don't know. I just feel like they need to build an identity for real.
And also another thing is I think I think that people should have the mindset that Stefanski is coaching for his job. Like I know I just said that I don't think he should be fired. There's still a good chance he might. So like what does this actually say about Shador? Because like we don't see what Shador is doing in practice, and like he went what they go 3-14 last year. They're on their way to doing the same thing this year, right? So it's like if he thought Shador was a better option, don't you think he would? It's just
Now,
concerning for me.
okay,
So,
so I'm gonna tell you where I'm at with that. I think
okay.
personally, Dylan Gabriel is the safer play because you know how the owner came out and said like, yeah, I wasn't looking to draft Shador. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Right.
wasn't even on my radar. So with that, you kind of got to take that with like, okay, he's not really fond of Shador's game anyway. So there is no room for error with putting Shador in because you're already playing for your job. Putting him in, if he come in and stink it up his first game for whatever reason, it's just gonna look even worse on him because it's gonna be like, well, I told you I ain't want that boy in there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
type
Because he's
shit.
gonna have a much shorter lease for
Right.
whatever reason.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
So
So that's what I really think that is. Next game I want to talk to you about is the Baltimore Ravens and the Vikings. So we know Lamar's been out for a good little while with dealing with the hamstring. He's came back. This is his second game back, and he's looking back to normal. Do you think they can make a run and close out this AFC that what's that? What they in the AFC? What's that? The AFC West?
AFC North.
North.
Uh, um. Not only do I think they could make a run, I think they could definitely run the table just because like the evidence has shown us that in the regular season, Lamar Jackson is probably the top two player of the 21st century. Like him and Peyton Manning. Like just in the regular season. So like I just trust that. Like if he's on the field, I just trust that. So I wasn't really surprised with what I saw on Sunday. I still think the Vikings played well. I just think they ran into a better team and a motivated team.
Yeah.
Like John Harbaugh probably has more to prove out of like the great coaches
Yeah.
like in the league more than anybody because like they've underachieved a lot.
Yeah.
So
They have. What's your thoughts on the Vikings though? With JJ McCarthy, do you think he's their future quarterback, or do you think he still got
I do.
a little bit of room to grow, or what you think?
I do. I think I think he's really still a rookie, right? Because it's not even like he sat his first year; he was injured,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
he really was like, this is really like trial and error right now. So I just think he has a lot of growth to do, of course. But when you have Justin Jefferson, it makes things much easier.
for
Plus, that
sure.
offensive line wanted to be so.
You think it's
I
top
don't
five
see
for
why
real?
he. I think it's there like there. I think their defense is the reason
Could
they're in
could be
games.
could be top five. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, 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 yeah. I definitely do agree with that. I definitely do
Yeah,
agree with that.
because Wentz was playing real bad, and like they were. I know they didn't win a lot of those games, but they were competitive. So it was just a really a testament to that defense.
For sure. Next game I want to ask you about, really the last one for the week 10 recap, and then we can start getting into uh what I'm saying, this week coming up and stuff. The Eagles and the Packers game Monday, bro. I gotta talk to you about it. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
So I think the two biggest takeaways from yesterday's game is that number one, the Eagles defense can be legit,
Yeah.
right? It can be. It shows flashes of being legit. We know about Jalen Carter.
Mhm.
We know about Quinyon. We know about Cooper Eugene. The
Right.
problem was everybody else. It can be legit. The second thing is Jordan Love is not the guy. He is not the guy. I don't know why people have put him on this pedestal. Maybe because he came after Favre and Aaron, and I get that. Like we want him to be there, but like I know I'm a little young for this, but like I can't imagine that people was putting Jeff Garcia there just because of what do you call it, Montana and Young, and he had T.O. and Jerry Rice to
Yeah.
throw the ball to at the time. Like and Jordan Love, I know he doesn't have the greatest receivers in the world, and that takes into account in it. But we need to stop acting like he is something he's not, and that Packers offense is something is not because, you know, very pedestrian. They look very pedestrian. Look very pedestrian all season. They look pedestrian versus the Browns. They look pedestrian versus the Panthers. And like the Browns is a really good defense, and I don't want to take that away from them. But like, look what Drake May did to them,
Right.
and look what like Jordan Love could barely complete a pass versus them. Drake May's not playing with, these all pros.
Right.
Like obviously, Stephon Diggs is better than
Right.
anyone Jordan Love has now because Tucker Craft is hurt, but I just don't see the appeal in him or really that offense at all. I think their defense is good, but I don't see the appeal in him or that offense. I would take a lot of guys over him,
Yeah.
truthfully.
What do you think Philly needs to do? You think it's play calling? Do you think it's Jalen Hurts? What do you think is their biggest downfall right now? Because they look terrible offensively. I'm not gonna lie.
They do. I think they just gotta find stuff that they like and that they're consistent with, and just stick to that because talent wise, they're gonna beat every single team. I mean,
Yeah.
no one has the talent that the Eagles has, especially on offense. So like if they just execute a legitimate game plan, don't go off script, stick to what they know is gonna work and try to execute that at the high level. I just don't see how teams can beat them. So it's just consistency with the stuff that they do well and not trying shit.
Yeah. I think it's weird too how inconsistent they are because they still have the exact same talent on offense. So it's like nothing changed from Dallas Goddard to Saquon to both receivers. Like nothing has changed. So it is definitely kind of odd. Like it's like what is the problem? Like coach is still the same. Like everything's pretty much
Right.
still the same. Like it was more changes on defense than anything. But like it was a lot of it's a lot of questions looming. Do you think they can go back to the bowl this year? Or you think they coming out the NFC or nah?
I think it's very possible. Like if I had to pick today, I would say no. But I think it's very possible. I do want to give Jalen and the offense just a little grace though, because if I remember correctly, this is his fourth offensive coordinator in 4 years.
Hmm.
And like I get that it's not like people are getting fired, like people are going to getting head coaching jobs.
Right, right.
Right? So I get that, but it's gonna be tough to have consistent continuity when you keep getting different play callers over even if the offense is the same. So
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second, cause I need
we
to.
just ended up, oh my goodness.
What?
We're
Oh,
Terry
I got it on.
Rozier.
I got it on
We won.
Utah, Indiana.
We won.
I need to figure out how to turn shit off.
Boom. Yes, sir.
I need to figure out how to turn these sounds off, cause that shit is finna blow me.
What sounds?
Um, I got some other discords, and I can hear like everything they got going.
Oh yeah, nah.
That little bloop shit. I need to figure out how to turn that shit off.
Hey, I took Utah yesterday too. That was a good pick by you. I don't like taking teams on a back to back usually, but Utah look real good right now.
Yeah, and it's Indiana, bro.
That is true.
that's really too where I'm at with it. Like Utah is not good. They're not a good team right
Ace
now.
Bailey got 20.
Yeah, he hooping. How
Breakout Ace Bailey game. He needs this.
he does, bro? Cause I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Is Keontae their best? Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. We'll save that question. Tyrese Maxey. Yeah. Yeah.
How do I turn this shit off? do I turn that shit off, gang? That shit is blowing me right now, and it's gonna blow my edit too.
All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Ah, yeah, you good.
Okay.
Um, I'm trying to turn this shit off. Notifications. I just don't. I think that stopped it, chat. Yes, sir, Jay. I think that stopped it though, chat. I don't hear it no more. I don't hear it no more. Yeah, I had
Took
to.
care of it.
Yeah, I think that stopped it because I don't hear it no more. Yeah, that shit was gonna blow me.
Took care of it. Hey yo, bro.
What? What you looking for?
My my remote. Because this joint is gonna start skipping. Where the fuck did I put it? It's not a
Hmm.
big deal, but this shit will start skipping.
What will? Your TV?
Yeah. I don't know why it does that. Like when it's on streaming apps, um, and like there's no more event being played, bro. This shit just starts skipping. All right. Okay.
All right. Hold on. Let me roll up real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Let me keep looking for this shit because how the fuck I lose a TV remote?
I ain't gonna lie. Remotes know how to get up and walk away,
Facts. I found it too.
and then be in a random ass spot. Like, how the fuck did you get right here?
Was. Hey, bro. Hold up.
We still live. Don't say nothing crazy.
This is about to be crazy.
What, bro?
Fuck it. I like King's money line tonight.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
you ballsy.
I do.
You
I do.
ballsy.
Uh, if I was ballsy, I would bet it. But I do like it.
You ballsy to say it. Shit. That's hard for me to even
Facts.
fathom right now.
Facts.
And
You're terrible.
it's not that the Kings don't have a good makeup. Like they have talent on the roster, but like I don't know why these owners keep thinking that Zach Levine and DeMar DeRozan are like the perfect match made duo, but they're not. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, that's just trash.
Yeah, they don't complement each other at all. But yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit though. But okay, so I'm gonna try to introduce this on a you feel me, so I can post a clip and have it looking like a clip. You feel me? Hold
Okay.
on. All right, so this is we're introducing a segment. I've done this segment before. I did it last year. It's called Contenders and Pretenders. I'm going to ask a few teams, and you let me know if you think they're a contender or a pretender. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's get into it. All right, so first team up, the Bears.
Pretender.
Why?
Like no, hey, nobody's pretending more than them. People can take that however they
Why?
want to.
Why?
Nobody's.
Give me a quick, give me a quick why.
Their quarterback is fraudulent. Their head coach is fraudulent. Their offensive line is fraudulent. Outside of Darnell Wright, I haven't seen their defense make a play this year. So I'm just very. I like the Jay Cutler days, but I was more confident in the Jay Cutler Bears than these Bears.
Wow.
So that's
Okay.
just letting me there's nothing to be confident in.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
No shade at Jay Cutler.
The
I want to
Buffalo
make that clear. No
the
shade at
the
Jay.
Buffalo Bills.
They're contenders simply because they Josh consistently gets that team to the the AFC Championship game. Like so, I mean, one of these times he might break through and get to that Super Bowl. So like they have to be contenders just by default.
Long as he doesn't play Patty. The Broncos.
Correct.
The Broncos.
No bias aside,
Hmm.
pretenders. Their quarterback is not. I'm not saying he can be a franchise
Right.
guy, but from what I've seen so far, it's just not it. Defense, elite,
Yeah.
no question.
Yeah.
Defense is very elite, and
That's
there's nothing you can take away from that.
that's why I asked because they have they're top two in top three in the AFC right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And defense is top three in the NFL. So it's just kind of like what can they be for real? Like, can they make a real run, or is like are things gonna get halted once they run into a team that can outscore them? Because
They could, but Bo Nix genuinely has to take that next step because of how strong quarterback play is in the AFC.
yeah,
And it's not even a knock against like him really, but like going up against because people can say whatever they want. The Chiefs are going to make the playoffs, so the Chiefs are going to be there. The Chargers are still formidable. So he's not even a top two quarterback in his division,
right,
right? Then you have Josh Allen, who's definitely going to make it. Drake May, who looks like the MVP of the league right now.
right.
Daniel Jones, who also
And then
looks like the MVP of the league right now.
Lamar slowly looming back in there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right. So it's just gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
yeah.
So
Next team, the Seahawks.
absolute contenders. I personally think they have the best defense in the league. Jackson Smith and Jigba is playing like a top five wide receiver in the league, and
Hmm.
Sam Darnold looks like everything we thought Brock Purdy was. And that's not no shade to Brock Purdy because I think Brock Purdy is who he is. And I still think that he has great moments, but he's a good player. I think Sam is actually that like elite game manager. Not to the level of like how Tom Brady and Peyton were, but like that middle cusp of like Alex Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like the Carson Palmer. Like I think Sam is elevated to there. And I think that they could make a real run in the NFC and people are just sleeping on them because no respect. No
Yeah,
respect.
yeah. And last team I got for you is the Detroit Lions.
Oh, the contenders. I mean, they're probably the best team in their division. I mean, won it the last 2 years. Won it the last 2 years. They're trying to win it the third. So, you know, losing Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn, that doesn't move me. They still have all the players. They still have their head coach. So they'll be fine.
For sure. For sure. I like that though. I like that. I definitely do feel like Chicago are pretenders. I definitely feel like
Yes.
I feel like one of Caleb Williams' biggest problems is his inaccuracy, bro. Like he literally like it just seems like sometimes he cannot throw the ball and I just can't stand it, bro. And his decision making is horrible. Like sometimes he scrambles when he doesn't need to. Sometimes he needs to get out and he doesn't. And it's just I don't know, bro. Sometimes I feel like he holds the ball too long. Like he just does a lot of little quirky things that just it just doesn't fit right with me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's Chicago and their bad juju or if it's just him in general. But like I don't know, shit just looking bad right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Hear me out real quick. This might sound crazy. The Bears should have got Mike McCarthy,
Oh, you said that?
right? But and let me just because we already knew that Ben Johnson was going to run the exact same shit they was running in Detroit.
Right, and that's not
So
the
that
same
revolves
personnel.
around what? Play action, timing routes, and being in the pocket. And Ben took that job knowing that that quarterback wasn't that, right? That's not on Ben, like, but not who Caleb is. Caleb wants to be Aaron. So like if you're putting everything behind Caleb, you should have gave him the coach that Aaron was when he was Aaron. Like you know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion.
I feel like Ben Johnson just needs to understand what he has because you no longer have a pocket quarterback. Like the scheme and shit that you cooked up worked the way it worked because you had Jared Goff. You know what I'm saying? He's not a scrambler. And that offensive line was way better. Like this offensive line still has a lot of improvements that can be made. I mean,
Agreed.
it's way better than last year, but it's still like no.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, that's how I feel on that for sure. But yeah, I like that though. Next topic I got is mid-season awards. So, would you call this halfway? Cause how many weeks we got now? 18.
Yeah,
So
we're
okay,
halfway.
yeah, okay. So of course, I know nothing has been concrete yet. I feel like nobody has really solidified their place. So this is a good time to see who you really feel like, um, as of right now, would get the awards. So we're gonna start off with MVP. Right now, if you gotta pick one, who is your MVP for this season?
I mean, I would pick Drake. I think the Patriots from not I don't want to say shock value because shock value Daniel Jones and the Colts will probably get it,
Yeah,
but I don't think anyone really anticipated Drake playing this well and the offense looking this well, despite still a average to above average offensive line and definitely an average run game.
yeah. I feel like
So
that shit
I
below
think I would
average.
have to say Drake. Yeah.
Yeah, our run game's
So
terrible. I'm not a fan of
I,
Ramondre Stevenson at all. And,
right, he needs to stay out of the lineup. Honestly, like
and
Travion looked real good last week. I hope he gets more opportunities and more
yeah,
chances.
he got a little banged up,
But
so hopefully he can't. This is his opportunity now to really show what he was showing in the preseason because he looked fantastic in the preseason. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, but I definitely I have to pick Drake May right now. He's playing absolutely phenomenal. It's great to see. Shout
Uh,
out Mike Vrabel too.
for sure. Shout out to former Pat, man. Offensive Player of the Year. I think it's
Jonathan
pretty.
Taylor,
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious.
not even close.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor.
Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, this is one
So
you
this is
gotta.
tough.
This is one I pondered on a little bit myself. Like, who do I like for Defensive Player of the Year? Because PS2, him getting hurt now has kind of hurt his chances a little bit.
I think a quiet one that could emerge at the end of this season is Devin Witherspoon, by how he's played the last 3 or 4 weeks. If he keeps like this pace, but right now I would pick Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
Yeah, I would pick Miles Garrett right now.
What about Nick Benito?
I think Nick Benito has big games and then games where he disappears.
Man,
As great as he flashes.
that was another one I was gonna ask too. Stingley, Derek, Derek Stingley. Ain't his name Derek? Yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
he.
yeah,
I think he has a chance to win it. I think that he gets overshadowed because the plays that he makes gets kind of drowned in them not really having to throw the ball to his side.
yeah,
So if they get another a valuable quarter, not really valuable, but another really more competent number two other than Lassiter, then I think that he could have a legitimate chance of winning the award
for sure.
in the future. Honestly, this year too, he's playing well.
What about offensive Rookie of the Year?
Um, so right now, Abuka for sure.
Hmm.
But I think that someone that people need to keep their eye on for the end of the season is Tyler Shook. Like I was a fan coming out of here because I am biased towards players that come out of the ACC, right? I want to see them do well.
I
So
do not like Tyler. So please explain.
I didn't like him at first, right? I thought he was very erratic. I thought he was very wild, right? But Tyler Shuck has shown poise in the pocket. He showed me a lot this Sunday versus Panthers. I'm not sitting here saying that he's going to be a franchise quarterback. I'm not saying he's going to win the award. I'm just saying if he plays and improves on the weeks, their remaining schedule is not very hard. The Saints have
You don't think with him not playing over half of the first half of the season that doesn't hurt him in that regard though?
not really. I think it more
Because
so
I
could
feel like
help him
even if he
because
even if he was to play now he has to outplay like the Jackson Darts. You got to outplay even a player like Tet.
Jackson Dart's hurt though.
And you
Jackson
got
Dart's hurt.
but you still got Tet in that running, and Ashton Genty didn't play as well as we preceded him to be in like the first 4 or 5 games, but like now he's starting to pick it up. So like you would even have that and low key in competition because you got to think, bro, the rookie award is almost the offensive rookie award and the MVP are damn near the same. It's a popularity contest,
I agree. But there's also
and
quarterback bias too.
he's not a popular name right now because of how the Saints look.
I think he could be. The remaining schedule is the
I think that's gonna take some time.
Falcons, Dolphins, Buccaneers, Panthers, Jets, Titans, Falcons. Like, bro, he could turn up in those games. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even Tampa Bay, they're not gonna win that game, but Tampa Bay's defense is clearly suspect. Like, they could turn up in those games. That's what I'm saying. So I think he has a chance of winning because records don't mean nothing. We
Would you
seen
say that?
Kyler win it.
Would you say the Saints defense is better than the Jets? And the only reason I'm saying that is because I don't know if you remember the Jets and
I
Buccaneers.
mean,
The Jets and Buccaneers game came down to a block kick.
yeah, I would take the Saints defense.
You take the Saints defense.
Yeah,
Okay, so take the Saints on the
because
straight in
this
that game. I got you.
the Jets let up 30 points on them multiple times this year. At least versus Steelers versus the Buccaneers. Uh, they really just had a. I mean, the Browns probably just got their season high on them, but the Browns have.
What
Um,
in offensive yards?
no in points.
20. Score of 20 and 27.
Let's see.
Dylan Gabriel only threw for 160 something.
It's probably more than he's thrown for. He looked decent,
I think
but
he had.
The Jets are also really really bad. Like, and now that they don't have Sauce and Quinn, I definitely would take the Saints.
Yeah. But that Browns offensive line is fucking terrible.
Mm, yeah,
Uh,
it is.
what about the defensive rookie of the year?
I think the obvious choice is Jahad Campbell. Um, I don't know who else I would really even consider it. I think Abdul Carter, like he hasn't looked good to me.
He's been very
Uh
underwhelming.
oh,
I be forgetting he
Evan
even
Ward.
plays. I ain't gonna lie, I be forgetting he even plays. What about what's his name? Starks for the Ravens?
Oh, Malachi Starks, he's
Yeah,
nice. I think
I
I
fuck
think
with
I
bro.
would I would take Evan Ward over him. On the Seahawks. I would.
Okay, it's just the way the Seahawks look right now too. It's
Yes,
gonna be a lot.
exactly.
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna look a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like if the Ravens defense would have stayed healthy though, he would definitely be higher up in that regard though.
Same with Mike Green. Yeah.
Um, and then lastly, comeback player of the year. It's
I
crazy. It's
mean,
crazy because immediately when I first think about the award, my mind immediately wants to go to Sam because it's like, bro, but he just went 14-3 last year. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm,
I feel like realistically, if Daniel Jones doesn't get MVP, it's got to be Daniel Jones.
has to be. I agree with you.
It's got to be Daniel
Has
Jones
to be. Yeah. So I would say Daniel.
for sure. For sure. I like that, man. I like that. I like that a lot.
Locked in today.
Be locked in. He locked in. Now we get hey.
Locked in today.
Now we getting into the nitty gritty though. Now we gotta talk bump, man. Now we gotta talk hoop. You feel me? We gotta get into that hoop skis. You feel
There
me?
it is. That's what we love the most.
And now we gotta talk hoop skis. So a lot of games yesterday came down to the wire, bro. Not gonna lie. A lot of games yesterday came down to the wire, was all within a score. Uh I'm just gonna do we just gonna see how you feel about those games. Hold on, as soon as I find it. Cause I had it saved. Fuck. See, bro, it'd be too much shit in my phone. Now I can't find it. I'm gonna just have to. Oh, here it go. So Orlando getting a much needed win against Portland. Let me know your thoughts. What you think? What you think of? Of course, I'm a Portland fan. Me and you both agree that Portland is a sleeper team this year.
Right.
But we also agreed that Orlando has been very underwhelming too, just based on how they were projected with the trade and whatnot. So let me know what you think of that game. Did you watch that game?
I didn't watch the game, but just looking at I watched the highlights after, and just looking at the numbers. Any time, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful by any means. I see that Wendell Carter Jr. had 19 points and 9 rebounds. He's not a starting center in the NBA. He's not a starting caliber center in the NBA. He's barely a backup. So to see that happen, and I'm looking at the Portland Trailblazers, Donovan Clingan had 2 points and 9 rebounds. That lets me know all I need to know about him. They clearly need a big man. Like they clearly need a big man. I know he's young, but they clearly need a big man. So that's what the Blazers. And I know they drafted the Chinese dude,
I don't know
the
why
one
they
that's
not
like seven
playing
six.
him. He in the G. He in the G right now. I don't know why they not playing him, gang. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know that. I rather run small ball to see Donovan Clingan get 19 and 9 put on his head by Wendell Carter Jr. I mean, cut
I
me a
I
break.
feel like they should play. I feel like they need to play Big Bruh.
You know they do.
They need to
But shout
play
out to
Big
Denny
Bruh
Avdia, 27 5 and 5 though. That's our guy.
for sure.
She and Sharp had 30. Jesus. But
He needed
the
that. He
Matt
needed that game. He needed
yeah, I
that
mean
game
the Magic definitely did need this win. Palo had 28 9, so impressive.
He needed that game though. Shaden Sharp
Yeah.
definitely needed that game. Um, Next game is the Heat and the Cavs, man. Big win for the Heat.
Huge win for the Heat. And
Big win for the
not
Heat.
only is it a huge win for the Heat, shout out to the Heat's offense in the beginning of the year. Everybody was talking shit on like this team can't score. They're only gonna be able to defend. They're one of the best offensive teams in the league on paper right now.
For sure.
So like I know it may not look pretty, but the ball's going in the basket. So shout out to the Miami Heat, but even though they lost, Donovan Mitchell shot of the night last night. That was crazy. The buzzer beater, Donovan Mitchell, like he's putting on one for Cleveland right now. He looks good. He had 15 rebounds last night too. So
Mm, 15 boards. Oh, he did. He
15
had
rebounds,
28,
3
15, and
assists.
8. Oh my God.
Yeah,
What was his shooting splits?
he was killing it.
He was shooting on, I ain't gonna say that. 35, 18, and 83 from the free throw.
He's
30,
doing it.
30, 35. Yeah, he was just chucking. He was just chucking. Um, and speaking of chucking, Wizards and the Pistons. Wizards and the
Hey, bro.
Pistons. You know what's crazy? Because when we was just on the phone and I said I was asking you then, I didn't remember that I had this to talk about now. But yeah, we go ahead and get into it
Hey, Kay Cunningham, 46, 11, and 12. Don't matter how many shots he shot. Clearly, he needed to do that. The team won by 2. Nobody was complaining when Iverson was doing it, right? Nobody was complaining when Melo was doing it. Like y'all want to complain now after retired when like people be forgetting like we lived in it in real time. Y'all wasn't complaining when Melo was chucking shots because we knew that they needed to do that to win. So clearly, Cade needed to do that for the game to even be competitive, and still had 11 assists. So I want to hear about how many shots he took or missed or whatever. 46 is 46, and it was a triple double, and they won in overtime. Shout out CJ McCollum though.
and 5 steals. The 5 steals is crazy because if he would have got a quadruple double, that would have just been wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That would have been wild
I said if Cade can down the turnovers, he's the best guard in the East.
for sure,
Like, yeah,
for sure.
I didn't want to sound crazy, but like he just turned the ball over
Give
too
me
much.
okay. While we on the Pistons, because I think they're like a piece or two away, right? So
They are.
give me like 3 players that you can see going over there making a difference. It don't matter the position.
Larry Markkinen, because the Pistons need shooters. Um, so Laurie Markkinen I think will help, but I don't know if that necessarily fits in with what the Jazz actually are doing. Um, Another person I could see helping them, Peyton Pritchard, but he's not going to start for them. But I think he can help them a lot. A star.
I feel
So
like they
when you're
could use
asking
some
this
shooting.
question, like a number two, you mean to Cade.
Yeah,
So that could be available. I mean, depending on what the Clippers look like, I mean James Harden does not help the Pistons at all. Um, that's a tough spot. Like with what the Pistons really need, like who is really they need like a 3 and D type of player to the max.
yeah.
And like the only one on the market was I guess Desmond Bain, and like nobody would want him right now. So uh I don't even know what 3 and D players would even be on the market. And like high value ones at least. Like what who are some high value 3 and D players in the NBA even? Nobody really plays defense no more. Not like
I
that.
I
Like
feel like and to be real, they already got one that's already done pushed itself to the top in Asar. So I feel like
he has
they like
potential.
yeah, like defensively,
He has
like that.
potential.
I'm talking about just straight defense. Like he's already done
Yeah.
this. They both of them have already asserted themselves as like top defenders in the league.
He's low key just as good as his brother. It's just that
He can't
the
shoot as
Rockets are
good.
on TV more.
Yeah,
Definitely can't shoot.
he can't shoot as
Definitely
good.
can't shoot good. But like
Um,
everything else, he does
yeah,
just as
yeah,
good as
yeah.
his brother.
They literally play the exact same. Yeah, I had this talk with
Yeah.
my coworker about that too. It's like, bro, cause he was trying to, and I'm like, bro, they're the same player, gang. Like,
Playoff P coworker.
huh? Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yeah,
playoff P.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cause he be tripping. But yeah, though, shout out to playoff P. But
Facts.
but yeah, though,
Facts.
but yeah, though, I think, yeah, I think. I don't know who would be available. I love the Laurie Markkinen shit though. That would be fire. That would be
No,
fire.
no, that would actually be fire if he
I,
got to Detroit.
that would be fire. I feel like Lori or
I mean, Anthony Davis would be huge.
Welker, um, the center over there in Utah. He hurt right now. What's his name?
Oh, Walker Kessler,
Walker Kessler. I'm Wessler.
because
I done
he
mixed his
was
name
hitting
together.
threes this year. He was low
I ain't
key
gonna lie,
killing
he
this.
is. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like him. Like
Yeah,
he's good,
yeah,
bro.
me
Like
too.
he's not a
Me
bad
too.
player. Like when the
I
Lakers was
swear
talking
he's not.
when the Lakers was talking about getting him, I'm like, yeah, yeah,
If
you
the
could use
draft
that
falls where they want to, their starting lineup next year is going to look like Keontae George, Darren slash AJ. But we know if they have to pick between, they're going to pick AJ.
Yeah.
Ace Bailey, uh, what's his name? Laurie Markin and Walker Kessler.
You think
Bro, they're
Laurie?
going to be competing for a play
You think
next
Laurie?
year.
You think Laurie is staying? Because he's been on the market
Well,
now for like 2 years.
I think if they would have traded him, they would have traded him all way already because when his value was at his highest, because
But
like he has declined.
I feel like people are still trying to see if they want to buy into it or not. I feel like that's also why he been playing like a dog this year. Because this
I
this
would
is
buy into it. I think he's
this
nice.
is this is that time. Because like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like if you throw him pretty much on any team, Laurie is making him a contender.
I agree. Just because from his shooting ability and like he doesn't really like play defense, but he's long, right? So like
Yeah, yeah. So he
he's
and he
gonna be at least a force,
yeah, bro. And low key, you can put him on the perimeter. Like he can stay up
right?
there on the perimeter. You feel me? On the pick and roll, you don't mind that switch. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind that.
100%.
Like I'm not like, oh damn no. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was a
He's
switch
really playing the three there because they got flipped.
for
But he
sure,
really is a three,
for sure. And that's what make it crazy because he is taller. You know what I'm saying? So, but he got
right?
skill, bro. Like Lori is a bucket. Um, the Spurs and the Bulls, man. I ain't gonna lie, I don't have a team in the NBA. I was gonna do a series, bro, where I'm gonna pick me a team and shit. But like I like the Spurs, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hmm.
I like the Spurs. I like what they cooking up over there. I do want some more stability coaching wise. I don't know if I trust whoever the fuck Bray is. I don't even know who Bray is. No
Yeah,
disrespect to Bray. But I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't
right.
have a track record. You feel me? Like I feel like
Exactly.
I feel like I don't even know no coaches that would be available for real, but uh, I feel like if they was to get a different coach and figure out, I'm not gonna lie, this may be a hot take, but I like Stephon Castle coming off the bench because he's more of a leader in the sense of you're not gonna get more of what I need from De'Aaron Fox. You're not gonna give me that right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like his
For who?
game for Stephon Castle, like on the Spurs, like
Come off the
starting
bench for who though?
for Dylan. I feel like Dylan Harper should start.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Dylan Harper should start. Uh, just so he can lead that second unit. You know what I'm saying? It kind of gives him more that
Right,
green light. You could take however many shots you want, do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that second unit
right.
is yours. I feel like that's the move that they should go with. Uh, but what you think though? What you think about the game and what you think about the Spurs and the Bulls though? Because the Bulls still put up a good game. They still look
They
good.
did, and Giddy didn't play, so I think that's very impressive from the Bulls. Clearly, they're going to be a playing at minimum team. The Bulls are going to be at minimum. They're going to make a. They're going to be a playing team, absolute minimum. So I think the Bulls are very, very impressive to start the year. I agree with you with Mitch Johnson being a complete question mark at coach for the Spurs, but I think one thing that need to stop realizing that Victor Wembanyama is not a question mark. Like he put up 38, he had 12 rebounds last night.
Cuddy,
Like I'm
when we
not.
talked about that last time, that's why I've been waiting to get on here with you because it's like, gang, I understand the playoff question because that is gonna be his next test. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can you sustain this and get them through a playoff series? But I'm sold, gang, on he the one.
It look, I'm not saying that he's the one. I'm not saying he's not the one, but I will admit that I'm going to continue to delay the inevitable with Wemby and like him being top five, top 10, all this. I mean, I'll definitely put him top 10 stamped, but top five, I can't personally put him in my top five without playing a playoff game. But I do realize I am delaying the inevitable. Like I know that as soon as I see him in the playoffs, I'm gonna say he's a top five player.
All they gotta
I
do is
just
win
want
a
to see how he
series.
looks. Exactly. Like, or even like
If they
because
win it,
that
let's
team is
say.
still so young.
Yeah, and that's what I was finna say. If let's say they play a team along their caliber, right, of youth, you know what I'm saying? Not really an experienced team, because I feel like that's where like teams like Golden State and the Lakers are gonna thrive because they got the edge of experience on their side. You know what I'm saying? They
100%.
got players that can step up. They know what to do in those moments. Let's
100%.
say they don't run across one of those teams first series and they smack a Portland
What?
or
Yeah,
something.
that's the thing.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
what
Like
veteran team would they? I mean, what non-veteran team would they play
Portland.
though? After playing, because
Hold
where is the
on.
Spurs gonna be? Let's say the Spurs at were gonna be a top five and above seed.
No, we could say they out of the top five. We could put them at 7 or 8. I'm not even tripping on that because
The Spurs, okay,
I feel like let me look at the West because I feel like Minnesota is. I feel like the top of where it's at right now is gonna be pretty solid. And you know what? Let me not even do that. What I was gonna say was I need to factor in injuries. But
of course.
injuries are gonna play a lot in a lot of teams. So I feel like even if they could stay in that top five range, I feel like realistically later on in the season, you know what I'm saying? Shit play a part.
Right,
I've
right.
give them 6, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah though,
it's just gonna
son,
be tough for them.
they could play a Portland. They could play. I feel like they could beat Golden State. Phoenix right now is 7, which is I don't think it's sustainable, but they could definitely beat Phoenix. Even though Phoenix did beat them, they gave them their first loss, but
But yeah,
they could
I'm
beat
with you.
Phoenix. They could beat Phoenix.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
In a series. I feel
Well,
like they.
because I would put Wemby over Devin Booker. Although Devin Booker has played in the playoffs, played in the finals, like the thing is that Wemby at his best is clearly better than Devin Booker at his best. Like I would take Wemby's first game this season where he went crazy on the Mavericks over that 70-point game where Booker lost versus Celtics.
That it was just so magical, bro, because we've never
He
seen that
provides
shit.
more value. You know what I'm saying? He just provides way more
It's
value.
really the defense. You can't
Yeah,
match
well, definitely.
nobody can really match that. Like low key, like if he keeps on this trajectory, real shit, twin, he could win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year like unanimously,
He could be the first person to do it twice.
bro.
I think he will be the first person to do it twice. I'll go on the record saying that. Wemby will be the first person to win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season twice.
Bro, like he could do that this year if he stays on where he's at right now.
Easily. He needs to score more. That what's separating him now is that he needs to score more
I
because
think he needs to be more of a facilitator.
to win MVP he's gonna have to score more to win he's gonna have to be more of a facilitator.
Yeah,
Like you're definitely right on that. But averaging 25 is I mean 26 is not gonna cut it, which is
that's
crazy to say, but it's just not gonna cut it. Because Luca's averaging what
35.
damn near triple double. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Shea
and
averaging like
Jokic
30,
is
like
yeah,
33. Yeah, so yeah. Um,
it's just gonna be tough.
and the last game I want to talk about from yesterday is the uh the Bucks and the Mavs. I got a
That was
real
a great game.
I got a real question, bro.
Yes.
Can Giannis fuck around and upset some people now?
Look,
Is that team good
yeah,
enough? Is that makeup of that team good enough?
I don't know if the makeup of the team is good enough, but we have to respect Giannis for what he is. At worst, and this is at absolute worst, he's the third best player in the NBA. At absolute worst, I have him as the second. But so we have to respect him as a top three player in the world. We have to respect him as honestly a top three defender in the world as well. Like, and he's already cemented. Like he's still in the prime of his career and he's already won a championship, finals MVP, NBA defensive player of the year, NBA MVP. Like, so I don't know what this team is capable of. I know what they're not capable of is winning a championship because Doc Rivers is their head coach. But getting like making a run and like being like a legitimate like threat, I think is possible because of the greatness of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Would you get them? Would you consider him a top three team in the East right now, or no? Top five?
Absolutely not. No,
Top
not
five?
even that.
No. Top 10?
Can't do that. Top 10 definitely.
Okay.
Can't do top 5 just because where are you getting scoring from other than Giannis consistently? Like I'm not like Gary Trent Jr. might be their second best scorer, dead ass. I do like Ryan Rollins. Like I do like him. I do like Bobby Portis, but we already know what Bobby Portis is.
You like
He's
AJ
a
Green?
quote to an extent. To an
I
extent,
fuck
he's a
with bro.
Duncan Robinson.
I
He's
fuck
a
with bro.
Duncan Robinson,
He cool
but
though.
he's a
He a
better
little bit.
athlete.
I was finna. I would. Damn. I was just finna say that. Like he a little bit more
Yeah,
like. He got a
he's
little
just a
bit
better
more, a
athlete.
little spice to him though. He kind of like a
Yeah.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Yes, he's in between Duncan Robinson and Dante
Yeah.
DiVincenzo. I give you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Um, so I like him to an extent, but Miles Turner is what he is. Like Kyle Kuzma is who he is. Like so they just don't
Do
have
you think
scoring.
we've already
They're
seen the
gonna have
peak of Kuzma, or like this is
definitely,
this is it? Okay.
yeah,
So
definitely
you don't think he can
because
elevate to
Kuzma,
nothing else?
no, and
Okay.
it's disappointing because he's had so many opportunities to show that he could.
I
And
feel
it's
like
just not there.
The Wizards is always just kind of like a dead man zone. Like you
But like
kind of
even
it's a
if he was
graveyard.
like on I agree with that, but I think the Lakers really showed a lot. Like when he didn't thrive in that 6 man role, he played well, but he didn't thrive. And
I mean, he was young though. You throw him that same this player now in that 6 man role. You don't think it's a better?
no, I think you get the same production. Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, I think you get the same production. So I just think he is who he is,
For sure.
which is unfortunate.
For
But
sure.
top 5 team, I can't do that if I'm counting health for everybody. So
For sure. Um, the next the next thing I want to talk about. This might I don't know how fast you gonna be able to. You probably can do this pretty fast, but
okay.
who can somebody dethrone Oklahoma City, and if they can, who and why?
I mean, yeah, I think there's teams that can dethrone. Like, will they? I don't know.
Cause
Like
they
Denver
really
can.
they really look like they gonna do it again. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Denver could dethrone because they have the best player in the NBA, right? And so I think that Denver definitely could dethrone them. I That's the only team I would be somewhat confident in because we've seen them take OKC to 7 games last year. That was really their only like. I mean, nah, Indiana took them to 7 games. So I'd almost say that was their only test, but I'll still say that was their hardest test, and I think Denver got better. So I would just really say them, but OKC looks really good. So it's hard for me to say that any other team could dethrone them right now. I think Houston has a chance to win a championship, but like I don't know if they could
I don't.
dethrone. I wouldn't
I think
bet it. I wouldn't
I
bet it.
think they would need another year. I don't think it'll be like this year. It just makes sense for Houston.
You-
I don't.
Yeah, you could be right. I don't know.
And
I just don't know how OKC is.
I really don't like the way Houston's offense look either. Like right
Yeah,
now,
it's slow and stagnant.
and it's real vanilla. It's real plain. Like ain't a lot of actions going on. It's just kind of like
Right.
whoever score like type
And
shit.
are we sleeping on the Knicks?
I wouldn't say I'm sleeping on the Knicks, but I feel like we have to put them in there just simply because of how wide open the East is.
Correct.
But like as far as like being able to really 7 games with OKC,
It's gonna be tough.
that's tough.
I mean, that team is built, for the playoffs, but it's gonna be tough.
That's tough. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It's gonna
That's
be tough.
that's tough. I feel like the only team that does low key have the makeup because of how their rotation would be is Cleveland.
They have an opportunity too, but I'm
Cause
getting skeptical about.
I give Donovan Mitchell the slight edge performance wise over Jalen Brunson when it come down to those two, what you I guess you would say, spots on their team, like the roles that they have on their team, them being the main guys. I'm gonna give the edge to Donovan over Brunson.
I can't agree with that.
It's not by a lot. I'm just giving him the edge because
I think I agree with that too. I think that most people who would say that would take Jalen Brunson would think that it's much farther than it actually is. So I do think it's close.
yeah, like okay, what would you consider Jalen Brunson's best playoff performance?
Not last year, but the year before, like when they beat us in the first round, bro, he had like 40, like three of those games it seemed like, and
Okay,
then
and
he
I feel like Donovan Mitchell's bubble playoff run by himself.
yeah, but he was losing though. That's the only thing
I
that
under
people
I
be forgetting.
but that's what I'm saying though. That version of a performer though, like the performance he was putting on, cause he didn't, bro. There was nothing else on the team. Like literally,
Right?
that
Yeah,
was on his back. You know what I'm
to
saying?
score.
That was on his
Yes,
back, bro. And now, like
yeah.
with this supporting cast, I feel like if he could give even like half of that, 75% of that, yeah, bro.
They have an opportunity. I like Cleveland. I think that Cleveland and the Knicks are probably top two teams in the East right now, like due to other teams' health and things like that. So I think they have a chance. Also, we can't count out Minnesota because Anthony Edwards has been to the Western Conference Finals the last 2 years. So we just simply can't just discredit them because
Their
he finds a way to turn them up.
their bench is suspect though, like it always
It
is,
is, but it
and
was
it
last
always
year. Like, you know what I mean?
that's why they can't get over the hump.
Well, that's true, but like I feel like you have to be contenders if you keep making it to the final
Yeah,
four.
yeah, but
Yeah, so
as far as like me feeling like there's a chance that they could overcome some shit, it's just like
right.
nah. Cause when you
It's gonna be tough.
if we go off of how things look right now, you match them up against Denver, it's cooked. in the West, and we talking
I
about in the
mean,
Western,
yeah,
and we talking about in the Western Conference now. You feel me?
but and they've already shown they could beat them in Denver, Game 7.
I mean,
So it's possible. And Ant's back, it's healthy. I mean, he looks good. He looked good yesterday. So
I don't know, bro. I really feel like Rudy Gay is an Achilles heel.
no, you mean Gobert?
Go- yeah,
Yeah,
Gobert.
he is.
He's an
Yeah,
Achilles heel, and their bench, bro. They don't have no depth.
yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what
you're
I'm
right.
saying? Like nobody
It's
to
gonna be tough
step
for
up
them.
with that second unit, and they really just be burning out Ant and Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be tough.
They just be burning them out.
Yeah.
Um, Give me your best player based on position. So who do you think is the best player at each position in the league right now currently?
Now, is this like truly my opinion, or like do I have to be politically correct?
You could
Because I'll give you my, I want to give you my actual opinion, and like
okay.
I don't think they'll be too
Go
controversial,
ahead.
but like I
Go
think you'll see
ahead.
what I'm talking about. So, for example, point guard, I'm not taking SG over Luca. Like I'm sorry, Luca's the best point guard in the league to me. I know SGA got the chip. That's what I was saying. He's the politically correct answer. MVP
I
chip.
don't think
Luca don't
so
have
though.
that.
I don't think so. I don't
Yeah,
think he's a
I would take
politically
Luca.
correct answer because if we looking at all the aspects of a point guard, I take Luca
Right.
too.
Yeah, I'm taking Luca. So
Like
I
if
would take Luca over him.
like nothing can persuade me that if they was to find like a real solid point guard that SGA wouldn't get moved to the two. Like you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like
Um, I think so. My point guard would be Luca. My two honorable mentions would be SGA and Steph. Um, my two guard would be Anthony Edwards, but very close behind, much closer than people like to admit. Honorable mentions Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker.
for sure.
Right, because people act like Anthony Edwards completely clear Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker, and it's just not true.
Yeah,
It's
for
not
sure.
true. Um, the three I would pick. I mean, Jason Tatum is out, but if he wasn't out, he's mine. Yeah, there's no question. So I would take KD probably, and then unfortunately, my honorable mentions would probably be Kawhi and Jalen Brown. I think that position is weak, and LeBron hasn't played yet. So I'm not. I don't want to put LeBron on the list. He hasn't played yet this season.
And if
Like I'm not. I
LeBron,
don't want to disrespect him.
if LeBron assert, and that's the ugly part. Like even though he the age that he is, you still can't even like discredit him at the position.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
at
Because
least
he
at the
could come back
position.
and he could easily be one.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
really could.
Like
Um.
he may not be top five player in the world, but he can definitely be number one at that position for sure,
Right.
hands down.
Yes. Um. Best power forward is Giannis.
Yeah,
Just no, obviously, no
yeah,
doubt. Anthony Davis, honorable mention. I guess Bam now that he's a four will be an honorable mention, and then centers obviously Jokic, but Wemby's coming. Pause. He's right there.
he is.
Wemby's on his way. Uh, Jokic is 30, so he Wemby. I don't know how many more years, but at 3 to 5 years, Wemby's got that. So, and then honorable mention. I'm not gonna put Joel on there just because I don't think it's fair because he barely plays. So I don't think it's fair to someone like Carl Anthony Towns who's giving you 82 games. So like I would put Cat and then um
It's really tough for real at that five.
like other especially like if Embiid is not there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it would be my honorable mentions are Wemby and Cat. So yeah, Wemby and Cat would be my honorable mentions.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
also for a power
Yoke being the
forward,
best.
I want to take off Bam as my second honorable mention. I would put Evan Mobley. Actually, I'm lying. I'm putting Paolo as my second honorable mention.
You look at Paolo as a four.
Yes,
I like him as a three.
he is a three, but since the Magic are incompetent and don't know what they're doing, and they really think that Franz Wagner can be the number two to Paolo, he's going to be a four. So
Yeah. I think
Paolo needs a team like Iverson had. Like he really does. He needs
Yeah,
a team like Jalen Suggs, Anthony Black are perfect for Paolo. People that are going to defend while Paolo shoots.
yeah,
That's the type of team he needs. That
yeah,
he shoots, everybody else does everything else.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. I like that though. I like that too. I didn't know
Yeah,
how.
there's nothing wrong with that. People act like that's a knock because he's like one dimensional and just wants to score. He's a scorer.
I didn't
Like
know.
he, you know what I'm saying? Like so create, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know how you was gonna come with that, but I like that though.
Okay.
Um, so we going Oh, we forgot to do the week 11 predictions though. I forgot. Matter of fact, you
In
know
the
what?
NFL,
Yeah, yeah. We in week 11 now, right?
we're
We
not
week
ready.
11.
Here we are. Yeah. Get ready for my takes this week.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me go to it. Let
I'm
me go
very
to it.
excited. I'm very excited.
Hold on. Let me go to it. All right, week 11. We got Thursday. We got the Jets and the Patriots. The spread is minus 12 and a half on ESPN. The over under is 43 and a half.
I don't want to be disrespectful when I say this, but genuinely, the Patriots might cover that spread and double it. So
Yeah,
they actually might beat them by 30.
yeah,
So
yeah. We might. The Commanders and the Dolphins. Madrid game. Mm, nice island
both these teams
vibes.
are
Both
terrible.
both shit, right? Both
Both
shit.
these teams stink. Both these quarterbacks are absolutely terrible. Marcus
Hmm.
Mariota and Tua Tagovailoa. Shout out Hawaii.
For sure.
Hawaii game. Um, both of these teams' top receivers don't play football. Terry McLaurin, Tyreek Hill. Um, give me the Dolphins. You know, actually, give me the Commanders. Actually, because the Dolphins won last week, and like it just makes sense for people to think that they're gonna win this week. They're gonna have a dud. So just give me the Commanders because the Dolphins are not good.
The spread is minus 2.5 for the Dolphins. The over under is 47 and a half.
Commanders money line.
Money line is plus 130. So hey, plus money, plus money. Bengals and the Steelers. Minus 5.5 for the Steelers. 48 and a half over under.
Give me the Steelers, but I like the Bengals to cover. The game is in Pittsburgh because they already played. I like the Bengals to cover. The Steelers defense is suspect. Aaron Rodgers, my favorite player of all time, but he's suspect. Like there's just no doubt about it. The receiving core is suspect. Everybody knew except for the Steelers that DK wasn't a wide receiver one. Nobody knows why you paid him all that money. Honestly, George Pickens is better than him. Like so, it's like he really is. So
It's looking like it low key.
yeah. But I do think they come up with a win here. They need it desperately.
Yeah.
Uh,
This
but I think the Bengals cover.
divisional game though, I kind of like the Bengals for the upset though.
I don't hate it. I swear I don't hate it. I swear I don't hate it.
I kind of
I really
like
don't.
them. I kind of like them for the upset, bro.
If they didn't need this win, if I didn't trust Mike Tomlin in the regular season, I would take the Bengals.
Yeah,
But they need
bro.
this win bad.
Yeah, they do though. They do. But Joe not bad, bro. Joe, hey
He's not.
now. Flacco looking, hey now. Chargers and the
Yes.
Jaguars. Chargers minus 2.5. The over under is 43 and a half. I honestly expected the Chargers to be a little bit more favored, but I guess they going off of Jaguars on a little hot streak right now. I guess.
Yeah, this game is the battle of the quarterbacks that get praised for doing absolutely nothing. Justin Herbert and Trevor Lawrence,
I feel like
they
Trevor
both have
Lawrence
talent.
gets more flack than Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is the golden child. He can't do no wrong.
Yeah, that is true. So I mean, the Jaguars had one of the worst losses I've ever seen last week. Uh, so it's tough for me to like want to pick them after that shit versus the Texans on Sunday. But give me the Jags. I still trust their defense. I don't trust Trevor. I'm a big Trevor fan too. I really, really am. But he sucks. So it's. But I'm gonna take the Jaguars because Justin Herbert also might suck. So, like, I understand that he has talent. I understand, but it's not something's not there. It's like Jay Cutler had talent, Jeff George had talent. Like I'm not saying that Justin's on their level. Again, no shade to Jay Cutler, but I don't know. Just
You
give me
and
the
this
Jaguars.
you and this Jay Cutler shit.
That's
Uh,
my guy, bro.
the
He underrated.
the Bucks and the Bills, man. Buffalo favorite -5.5. The over under is 48.5.
Give me Buffalo and give me the cover. Uh, Tampa Bay's clearly a depleted team just from injuries and that
Buffalo has
offense is
not
like
been covering the spread, so I'm gonna have to go with Buffalo. I mean, with Tampa on the spread.
Tampa.
Yeah, Buffalo's not been
I,
covering.
I don't hate that. I just don't trust Baker's weapons at this point. I still think they're a good team. I still think they're gonna win their division because
I
their
still
division
trust
sucks.
Baker though.
Yeah, Baker's dude.
I still trust Baker though.
Baker's dude.
The Bears and the Vikings. Minnesota is actually favored for this game, -3.5.
Yeah. Give me Minnesota without even thinking about it.
Do you have any props you like in this game? Do you have any props you
Mm,
like in any games? I haven't asked you. I'm gonna start asking you.
the
At least one.
I think the prop that I would pick is Jaguars defensive touchdown. That's the only prop I would pick so far. I wouldn't put nothing crazy on it. I wouldn't parlay it, but I would pick Jaguars defensive touchdown in that game. I really would.
You don't like no other props?
Not really. I'm not a big player prop person,
For
but
sure.
I do like Jaguars defensive touchdown. Definitely.
The Texans and the Titans.
This game's awful.
The
But
Texans
give me the Titans.
the
Give me
Texans
the Titans.
over the Texans for real?
Just start Davis Mills. The game's in Tennessee. Like you know what I mean? Like this is
Yeah.
a if it's CJ, obviously it's Texans, no question.
But
But with Davis Mills,
The
like
Texans still got the best defense in the league though.
yeah,
And the Titans literally
they
have
got to
no
outscore them.
they have no offense. I've seen the
No,
Texans
I'm with
generate no
you.
offense.
Davis Mills though. Davis Mills.
I mean, he
Like
just
the
put up
stuff that
what,
he did,
30 last week?
you know you're not fooled by that, bro. You know that's the Jaguars being the Jaguars. You know you're not fooled by that.
That they defense better than the Titans.
No, I agree, but they just folded.
So I
Like
feel
that's all it is.
I
They
feel like the
folded.
Titans ass enough to make him look good again.
No,
Make him
like
look
we
decent.
just seen this.
Make him look
We
decent.
seen this.
Make him look decent
I
though.
love.
Like, you know what I'm
Who's
saying?
favored?
Houston -6.5.
Are
Oh,
you serious?
yes.
Yeah, I like Tennessee still. At least to cover
Mm-mm.
for sure.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The Panthers and the Falcons. Another division
This game
game.
sucks. This game's terrible.
The Panthers don't play good when they're favored, and I proved that last week against the Saints because they was favored -5.5. This week they are not favored against the Falcons, and I love them -3.5. I'll take it.
I mean, both these teams suck, and it's just sad. Like that. Give me the Panthers because the Panthers have to be better than the Falcons because the Falcons actually have good players on their team, and they still can't win. So just give me the Panthers off the strength of that.
Like Bijan should be the clear best running back in the league. Like he should clear everybody else other than Jonathan Taylor right now, and he's not even close.
I think, yeah, no, even if you take JT, I still think Bijan could still do that.
He could. Like he has the talent for it. And I feel like the main thing that separates them two is he's more elusive and cuz like he's more like Saquon when it come down to his moves and how
100%.
he moves. And also he's a way better receiving back. Way better. Way better. Like he's damn near a receiver. Like
Yeah, no, I
nigga,
get.
like you know what I'm saying? Like yards after catch, like all that. Like he's that for sure. Next game, Packers and the Giants. Packers are a favorite -7.5. I like the Giants. I like the
Give me the
Giants on
New
the
York
spread.
Giants to win this game.
To win, to win is crazy.
Not only do I like them to win this game, I think it could be built. I think this could be the beginning of the end for the Green Bay Packers. They're not a good football team. And if like as far as I'm concerned,
They are
they
frauds.
genuinely don't question that they're frauds. Right? Like we know they're frauds. But like as far as like actually like really, really good football players, who do they have? Micah, Xavier McKinney.
Josh Jacobs. I feel like Josh Jacobs
Yeah.
is an upper echelon running back right now in this
Yes.
league.
Yeah. No. 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 I agree. I was still thinking more. That's my guy. Remember Raider? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We always want Josh Jacobs.
Even if he's been mid this year, he's still like a, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah. No. Josh is
potential
like that.
watch. But other than that, I mean, yeah, it's just everything else is kind of just mediocre
Um.
from that point. And Tucker Craft, my fault.
Yeah, but he's not playing anymore. I would pick. I would take him. Yeah. Give me the Giants. New coach. I mean, they just fired him. You already know when the coach gets fired, teams like to win. But give me the Giants money line.
Seahawks and the Rams, another division
Game of the week.
game. This is a yes,
Game of the week.
yes, yes,
I've been thinking about this one.
yeah. Minus 3.5 for the Rams. Over under is 48 and a half.
I like this to be a 24-20 Los Angeles Rams win. So I think the Rams cover uh and win the game. I think this is gonna be one of those games where the Seahawks start out like 17-0, and then the Rams like claw and fight their way back, and then fight their way back, and then we're gonna look up. It's gonna be uh 20-17. Matt Stafford touchdown at the end of the game to win the game, 24-20. So I think it's gonna end something like that. So I like the Rams, but that's the game of the week.
For sure. 49ers and the
Oh
Cardinals.
wait, it might not be the game of the week. Oh my god, I'm looking at the schedule. Um, 49ers next. Yeah, next. Yeah, yeah,
Ra-
next.
Ra-
Cover
Ra-
all that.
Ravens and the Browns. Same shit. Minus
Same
eight.
thing. Same thing.
Minus 8.5.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson and where's the game at?
It's in
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I
Yeah.
mean, that makes it a little tougher, but definitely like the under. Oh,
30,
one
38
thing
and
I
a,
definitely like in this game.
38 and a half.
Yeah, yeah, I like the under for sure. Think about how questionable that line is from the jump. I definitely like the under now. Because that's a 20-17 win. That sounds great. Or even a 20. That's a 27-3. Like that's easy. I do like Quinshon Junkins over on rushing yards though.
Okay.
Whatever it is in this game, I definitely like that.
Quinshawn on rushing.
Yes,
Okay. Chiefs and the Broncos. Another division game. A lot of division games. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of unders. A lot of unders this week.
I agree with that. Give me the Chiefs.
Chiefs are favorite
I think
minus
this
three and a
game.
half.
Yeah, I don't know if they cover that to be honest with you, but I think that Denver's defense gets lit up. So I think that Bo Nix is going to be put in a position to have to like put up or shut up, and I think he's going to put up, but I just don't think he's going to be able to put up as much as Mahomes does. I think this game puts Mahomes back in the MVP conversation, like for real, for real.
Especially no PS2.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
really think we're going to get lit up.
Yeah. I don't think Rasheed Rice can do nothing. I mean, Riley Moss can do nothing with Rasheed Rice. I don't think he can.
Nobody can do nothing with Rasheed Rice.
The Lions and the Eagles. PS2 could. He could help.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? He could help
yeah,
a lot.
I meant people that are human.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Lions and the Eagles. Eagles are favorite minus 2.5. I like the Lions.
which is probably actually game of the week.
Why you think this game of
I
the week
can't
over that?
Seahawks and the Rams because these are the two teams that had the most. Uh, that I mean, these are the 1 and 2 seed from the AFC. I mean, the NFC last year.
Yeah.
So I think that I respect these two teams just a tad bit more right now than the Rams and the Seahawks. Like the Rams and Seahawks look the best today, and that's for sure. Like if I had to pick today, I would take both of those teams over the Eagles and the Lions. But like I think with a long term mindset, I have more respect for the Lions and the Eagles. Like from last year carrying over into this year. So I would say this is game of the week.
So you got
I would pick the Eagles just because the Eagles at home in these primetime situations do they win these games. So uh it's gonna be tough for me to not pick the Eagles because they just somehow find a way to win when they shouldn't. in like games like this. Like really, honestly though, like they
Yeah.
like look at that fourth down yesterday. Like who does shit like that? And they still won the game. So
The again though, the Packers are frauds. So
no, yeah, no question about it. No
and all
question.
they have is really a defensive line.
Yeah,
Their secondary is super questionable.
that's true.
Linebacker group super questionable. So I honestly expected a lot more from Saquon,
Yeah,
to be real. Uh, and then the Monday night game is the Cowboys and the Raiders.
what's the spread?
Dallas minus 3.5.
They covering that. I mean, when, when you have a football team where every throw is an overthrow or an underthrow, every block and assignment is missed. You know, every ball that's thrown is dropped. You know, you can't block, can't run. We got no vision, can't tackle, can't cover nobody, can't call no plays. I've never seen a team. This might be the first team because I've been a Raiders fan where we're the worst at all three phases of the game. We definitely have the worst offense. We might have the worst defense, and
The
we
worst
definitely
special
have the worst
teams.
special teams. By far, we have the worst special teams. We don't make kicks at a high level. We give up yardage. Like it's it gets to a point because the niggas that we got now, they already won without us. Pete Carroll done won everywhere he was at. Like he ain't win like Seattle, but he was making the playoffs. So like what's the common denominator? It's us. It's us. So Dallas is gonna win that game. I know their defense is terrible. They haven't seen terrible yet. Wait until 8:15 Monday night and Geno Smith is lined up across from them. He gonna throw multiple Stevies. And I ain't talking about Nick. He's gonna throw multiple Stevies because that's what he does. It's in his DNA at this point in his career. It wasn't before he came to the Raiders, but now that he's the Raider, he looks worse than Derek Carr ever did. How are you worse than Derek Carr is worse? How are you worse than Gardner Minshew's worse? How are you worse than Jimmy Garoppolo's worse? That's how bad this man's playing football. They make jokes about Tua having CTE, and Gino got the same amount of picks as him. What Gino got?
Geno is quite dreadful this year. I'm not gonna lie.
And
His
I would be harder on him if everyone else wasn't as well, like with the exception of Mac Crosby and Brock Bowers. We're just terrible at every phase of
and
the game. This is the worst team I've ever seen.
Genty got
It's
potential.
I he has
The potential is there. The potential is there, bro. The potential, like let's keep it a bean. The potential is there.
absolutely potential is there, but it's like who's going to let that? He's not going to let that flourish, like under. You know what I'm saying? Like he's being tested right now. Like like genuinely, he's being tested right now. But he can't flourish under what we have going on. We have no guidance. We have no vision. We have no future. Like we have no now. Like we have three good players in a roster. So we had Jacoby, we traded him. Jacoby was killing. He can't even catch up. We can't even get first down, bro. We're the worst team in the league. This is the worst team I've ever seen. None of these players in college gonna help us neither. Like that's the thing. Like none of the players that are coming out are good enough to help the Raiders because that's how bad we are. Like unless Ty Simpson, but Tom Brady, Tom Brady, our owner, he can't even help. That's how bad this team is. He can't even help us.
Yeah, it is. It is a sad day in Vegas.
It's been a sad 20 years.
Sad day in Vegas. But yeah,
People are gambling. And that's the last thing I'm gonna say. Like, bro, I don't care. Like, I genuinely think that people are gambling. I'm not gonna throw no names out there, no allegations. I'm just saying People on the Raiders look like they gambling.
Let's do some picks for tomorrow for NBA, man.
Say that. Let me look at this slate.
So NBA tomorrow, big slate tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Some big games, a lot of games, good matchups.
What's tomorrow, the 12th?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Good Wednesday. Bucks and the Hornets. What you like?
Who's playing? Because the best players in the Hornets don't play basketball.
So yeah,
So,
Lamelo is out.
but
Collins is going.
Brandon Miller's out.
He's out too. I don't
Yes,
see. I don't see
Brandon
him on
Miller,
here. I don't see him on the injury
because
report.
he's getting what do you call it? That thing done to his shoulder.
Mm.
Yeah, he's
Giannis.
out.
Giannis is a game time decision too, but I think he probably gonna play. He been a
He's
game.
gonna play.
He been a game time decision the last 3 games.
Yeah, give me the Bucks tomorrow. Most
Um,
definitely.
Bulls and the Pistons.
Giddy game time decision. Asor Thompson out. Tobias out.
K gonna have to pull off another one. I like the Bulls.
I like the Bulls if Giddy plays. If Giddy doesn't play, then I like Chicago. I mean Detroit.
Detroit is -5.5. I like
First
Chicago.
minus 5.5.
This on ESPN.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's ESPN. 62% matchup predictor.
Yeah, I think Chicago covers that.
Yeah, for sure. Magic and the Knicks. New York is favored -4.5.
Don't really like the Magic off of back to back. Should be a big win for them. The Knicks are coming off a back to back
I was
too,
finna say
though.
they'll be
But
they'll
they're
be on the back
staying
to back
home.
too.
But the Knicks are staying home. The Magic are flying to New York.
I
I
gotta take
think
the
that the
Knicks in the
Magic
Garden.
actually low key could cover that because, like, I think they're going to be able to keep the scoring pace up with them, and I think Paolo could go for like 35.
I
I
like the
think I think they have a big game,
I like the
but
Knicks
I
in the
think the Knicks win the game.
yeah I like the Knicks in the Garden.
Yeah,
Um, Celtics and the Grizzlies.
give me. Oh, that's the two more teams with back to backs.
Hmm.
But give me Boston. I mean, Memphis is terrible.
Yeah,
They're gonna have to do something with Ja Morant soon anyway. So
yeah, and I'm actually about that too next.
okay.
Um, Cavs and the Heat rematch.
I mean,
Heat at home this time. Heat favorite -6.5. That's crazy.
Heat favored minus 6.5.
Yes, on ESPN. The Heat are favorite minus six and
So
a
who is not playing?
half.
Then that's no disrespect.
Evan Mobley, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland. They're all not
None
playing.
of them are playing.
No.
Yeah, the Heat are covering that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
they
crazy because
rolling out there with DeAndre Hunter.
it's crazy because a lot of niggas still gonna put money on the Cavs, not even paying attention to the. Hey, y'all
Exactly.
niggas out there, whoever listening, start looking into that injury report because a lot of y'all niggas be losing money because y'all not paying attention to what's
Facts.
going on.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because like that's a easy Miami pool. Even if they all was playing, Miami would still be. I would probably, even though the Cavs would probably be favored in that regard, I probably would still take the Heat on the spread.
Right.
The Wizards and the Rockets. Houston is favorite -16.5. This is the biggest spread I've seen probably all year.
Wizards, for sure.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazier? The Wizards have actually been covering the spreads.
This cover for me the last night.
Yeah, they literally been covering on the spreads. I said that to somebody earlier. I'm like, people really like I wasn't disrespecting the Wizards by any means, but like, cause they're still a bad team, but like they'll fuck around and cover for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like they'll fuck around and keep the game close on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
yeah. So I'm
They
not
just don't
really
have the talent yet.
yeah. Um. Oh, excuse me.
But
Appreciate it. The Wizards and the oh no, I just did that one. The Trailblazers and the Pelicans.
Give Portland,
Yeah, Portland favorite minus 7.5. I love
no
that.
matter what.
The
Yeah.
Warriors and the Spurs.
Where?
It's in San Antonio.
Give me. What's the spread?
4.5 for the Spurs.
Give me San Antonio. Not make an emotional decision. I'll take San Antonio. They're playing well right now. De'Aaron Fox is back, so.
Yeah. Phoenix and Dallas.
What's the spread on that? Definitely
Mm,
interested in that game.
it's basically a pick'em game. It's minus 1.5.
Yeah, Phoenix. Give me Phoenix because
Yeah,
Dallas has shown the inability to do everything but close the game this year.
for sure, for sure. They have no closers. You know what I'm saying? With
Yep.
80 not in and Kyrie not in, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, Thunder and the Lakers game of the night.
Lakers.
Lakers with the
Luca be
upset.
Luca be killing that nigga.
This is the time though for Luca to stamp that. This is the
He be
first this is the
killing that
first
nigga.
opportunity for either one of them to stamp right now their position as far as them two. Because I think they're only in competition with each other. I'm gonna
Because
be
it's
real.
personal. Because
Yeah.
the media was trying to make it Luca and Ant. It was never that.
No.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
No.
it was never that. Like this is the matchup.
If Ant was doing what Luca was doing, like all around, like being a facilitator, being a rebounder, like Luca
Correct.
could arguably be one of the best rebounding guards in the fucking league right now. Like,
He's one of the best rebounders in the league.
yeah, like low key,
Like period.
like you know what I'm saying. So, uh, but you say you like the Lakers, so plus 7.5. You like them plus money.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know
Um,
about money, but I definitely like plus 7.5.
yeah. Um, Atlanta and Sacramento.
Give me Sacramento simply because Atlanta cannot be trusted to cover spreads.
Yeah. Atlanta's actually favored in this game too.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's not surprising because how bad Sacramento is, but
I would expect this to be more of
uh,
a pick'em game, to be honest.
yeah, me too. I'm surprised it's not.
And then the Nuggets and the Clippers.
It's hard for me to not pick the Clippers because I trust the Clippers so much at home. Um, what's the spread?
Denver minus 2.5. That's low as fuck.
I think I would take Denver just with the line being that low, but man, it's hard to bet against the Clippers at home. So
That's low as fuck.
honestly, I would still take the Clippers. If it was 1.5, I would take Denver. Like I would take the two, but I don't like the 2.5.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that either. You got any props you like?
I like Paolo for 30 points, and then I like Paolo for 35 versus the Knicks. So that's one thing that people could sprinkle. Another thing that people could sprinkle is Wemby 15 plus rebounds. That's probably going to be plus money
Yeah,
because Quentin Post nor Draymond is going to be able to rebound with it.
they not gonna be able to do shit with that, man.
I'm not trying to sound crazy when I say this. However high you can bet on points for Luka Doncic, if it's 50, just do it. Put $5 on that bitch and thank me later. Put $10 on 40 and thank me later. Put the whole bankroll on 30 because that's probably gonna be minus 2,000 to 200.
Yeah,
Luca is going to make his presence emphatically felt tomorrow night, and there's gonna be no doubt about it. It's just point blank period. Whether they win the game or not, they gonna know he was there. They gonna know.
I feel that.
I like Devin Booker over on assists tomorrow.
Mm, the book on assist, I like that.
I
Why you
like
what made you go with that? Where's the line at for that? Hold on, let me see. Let me see where the line at for that. D book on assist, 7.5.
yeah,
You like that?
I do. Cause his matchup is
Mm,
Cooper Flag. I'm not saying that Cooper Flag is
mm.
gonna lock Devin Booker up, but he's gonna make him work. So it's gonna leave opportunities for other people. Grayson Allen, he's gonna come through.
You don't think
You
D
know,
Book
Dylan
gonna
Brooks,
cook?
he's gonna come through.
You don't think
He
D
is
Book
gonna
gonna
cook.
cook? He gonna cook
He
Cooper?
is gonna cook.
Yeah, I do think he
He
cook.
is. I think he's gonna have like a 28, like a very quiet like 28-11 game.
Yeah, he go. I think he gonna
The
drop
11's
Cooper
gonna be
ass off.
strong, huh?
I think he gonna drop Cooper ass off. I think he
He might.
thrives in games like this.
He might.
Like he's literally gonna try to like, yeah, I'm about to kill this thing.
He might.
Every time he get the ball, he's gonna try to fry
Yeah.
him. No
He might.
bap. No bap. This gonna be one of his first real tests as like a demon for real. Like, yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, you got a demon right there. A nigga that can get to what he want. It bait you.
And I like PJ Washington under everything. We
Why?
gotta talk about somebody that,
Cause he cooked you the other day, yesterday.
bro. It's not even because I don't want to make it personal,
Yeah,
right? Like because I want to make it personal because I made the decision to bet on PJ,
yeah.
right? Like you know what I'm saying? Like
That was
he's trying his best.
you do
The
have
problem
to
is his best isn't good enough.
you do have to
You know
watch
that's
yourself.
just the bottom line. Yeah, the best his best isn't good enough, at least not for my money. So therefore, PJ Washington, yeah, I like his unders for the rest of his career because that's what he's good at, not making shots. That's what he does well. That's what you thrive in. 6'7"
Yeah.
forward that doesn't rebound, barely make threes. You're a spot up shooter that's an average shooter. Like, bro, who the fuck you thought you was? PJ Tucker, bro? Make your shots, bro. You shot 1 for 7 the other day. 5 for $500 ticket ruined because of PJ Washington. Two tickets, actually. Because he didn't make his free throws. Yeah, I'm cool.
You put him on 2 tickets though?
Bro, I had the Mavs,
Yeah,
money line.
you was
And
tweaking.
then I had PJ Washington, 2.5. I mean, two threes.
You gotta at some point you gotta admit where you was really just wilding.
No, and I was wrong. And like I should never bet on and I should have never bet on Paul. We not it's not PJ no more. Paul. I should have never bet on Paul, bro. I'm not betting on Paul again. So
For shit
it
show.
is what it is.
For shit show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, loving this man. So, uh, we're gonna talk about some little news that's been going around. First news is Ja Morant is supposed to be on the move. Um, lot of ill feelings over there in Memphis. Um, I don't really know the origins of the problem for real. It's been a lot of I guess hearsay. From what I've been seeing, it's been one thing I've been seeing just a bunch of different reactions to what caused it. But overall, Ja's not happy. The team's not happy. So where do you see Ja going? Um, yeah, where do you see Ja? Where do you see Ja going? We need. I mean, give me three. You can give me three teams, and they don't have to
So
necessarily be like where you really factoring in money and all that shit. Cause I don't know the money like that, so I ain't gonna ask you
neither
no
do
questions.
I. Yeah, neither do I. So I think teams that could actually make a move for him is Miami, but I think that's a very risky move. I think that Minnesota might. I agree with you. I don't think they should because I don't think that makes them better.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't think that
I
works.
think, yeah, I don't think it works at all. What I do think could work is Houston, but it depends on what they give up, right? Like there should be no question that you're not swapping Sengun for Morant. So it's like just because like it's excuse me, like I would still take Jod his best over Sengun,
I think they're
right?
gonna
Like
try to
I don't
make.
have.
I think they're gonna try to make Sengun their Jokic.
They should.
That's what they're trying to
Like
do.
yeah.
I
So
think
like,
that's what they're trying to do. So I don't think they make that swap.
how do we feel about a job to Phoenix?
No.
Put Devin Book back at the two.
Mm-mm.
Jalen Green goes to Memphis.
Mm-mm.
How do we feel about? I don't want to be too hypothetical either. I think a underrated is Chicago.
Yeah.
because Chicago actually has
You
stuff
know,
to go get
damn,
him.
get out of my head, bro. Cause I was waiting on
If
you to
they,
finish, cause I was gonna be like, my teams.
yeah,
Yeah, I think
if they
Chicago.
can,
Yes.
it depends if they give up like a package of like Kobe White. You have to keep Buzelis,
Yeah.
right? Like you get Patrick Williams off the books, right? That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Patrick Williams plus Kobe, right? Then you're gonna have to give up either Essengay, who they got this year, or you're gonna have to give up Desumu.
I
They're
was
probably
thinking.
gonna want Essengay
I
for
was.
upside.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was thinking AO. I think I was thinking AO get thrown in that trade.
They're probably gonna try to throw him in first, but they're probably gonna want Essengay, and then plus whatever first round picks that you do have from trading Zach Levine. So, I mean, it's possible, but Ja's really more like a two, which is fine because, like, I mean, Giddy's. I mean, he could play the one really because Giddy's still gonna get his numbers regardless.
Yeah.
So, Ja playing on the ball and Giddy playing off the ball is not stopping Giddy. But I think that it's gonna create more of a structure for him. Cause like, what's that lineup if they trade for Ja with what we just presented? It's Ja, Giddy, who plays the three? Buzelis, or is he
Mhm.
playing the four? We know he's in the lineup. Vooch, but who fills that other spot? Because I couldn't tell you who fills it right now, if I'm being honest with you.
Um.
I just watched a full game of them versus 76ers, and I couldn't tell you who fills the lineup at that spot. So right now it's okay. So it's actually Isaac Okoro. That's not bad because he defends. Like he's I'm not he obviously doesn't score well, but he defends really really well. So I don't mind that. So if it's Ja, Giddy, Okoro, Buzelis, I mean that lineup can't shoot. You got Herder off the bench.
Yeah, you need a shooter. This is this is
So
this is this the thing with Ja. The team makeup has to be kind of like what Atlanta tried to do with Trey Young, right? You have to
right.
put the things around him to like shield his weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? One of them being shooting. He's not the best defender. He's not the worst, but I feel like he doesn't give enough effort on the defensive end. So I feel like he needs to go to a team also that or be put around players also that can help him defend on the perimeter unless they're gonna just go zone. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, on some shit. You feel me? You kind of need somebody help side with him, and you gonna need a rebounder because when he do get to chucking, them days he get to chucking and he throwing up, he building houses and shit. You need a rebounder. You gonna need more than Vooch at rebounding.
I think a sleeper team. I don't know necessarily if they're gonna trade for Ja, but the Charlotte Hornets genuinely have to reassess their direction because at this point you have a coach that clearly is competent because all the analytics say that he's a top 10 coach in the league by all these metrics. So he has to be respected for some regard. You have talent, right? The problem is that your two franchise players do not play basketball. They do everything but that. And I know it's not their fault that they're getting injured. Like no one want you think I hate when people are like, oh well he doesn't stay healthy. Right? You think Brandon Miller wants to not be playing in the NBA? You think LaMelo Ball wants to not be playing? You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
get that perspective. Right? But the reality is that they're not playing in the NBA. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of them gets moved. And if Ja Morant's on the table, I'm swapping Ja for LaMelo in a heartbeat.
you wouldn't keep them on the same team.
Absolutely not.
Uh,
Because it
another
makes sense for both sides to
another
swap that.
another team I think has the pieces to move around would be Toronto.
Yeah, but that team would be ass no matter how you shake it. Like with what they have left, because obviously they're gonna keep Scotty. So then they're gonna have a combination of Ja, Grady, because assuming Ingram and RJ probably gets moved.
No, I would
Like
assume.
you know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
I was gonna say. Quickly, RJ, and probably somebody coming off that bench.
That trade sucks.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't do that.
right now, Ja's not giving you enough, and then Brandon, they just gave Brandon Ingram a lot of money, so
Yeah.
I don't think they move
Uh,
off of that personally.
I don't think that the Grizzlies do that. Wait, Portland's an option too because Portland has legitimate youth to be able to do something like that. Like Portland could trade, and then he's under Drew and Damian Lillard's tutelage. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I think that could be good for Ja.
I think that would be good for Ja if it was only one or the other. I don't think because when Dame comes back, I low key like Drew in the lineup still. So it's like you know what I'm saying? Is
What?
you're not gonna put Ja at the three. So it's like what the
Fair enough.
fuck?
Fair enough. It's not a lot of places for Ja to go and thrive and be somebody.
what about just a shot in the dark? I got two more teams for you. Detroit
I don't like that.
or Milwaukee. Kind of more incentive for Giannis to stay. Him and Giannis.
So I thought of Milwaukee too, but they have absolutely nothing to trade.
Yeah,
And then the only problem with Detroit where that kind of screams like a panic move because any trade that Detroit does, they're gonna have to get better shooting.
yeah,
So like that would be doing the exact opposite if you
yeah,
got Ja.
yeah. I feel that. Yeah, it is in a lot of places for him to move and thrive for real. Um,
Unfortunately,
I think Boston low key could be an option.
it
Cause
could be, but that screams
that
super
just
panic when they just have
yeah,
to
I was
wait.
just finna say that would just not be just
You already
feasible
have a
in general.
championship team,
Yeah, it's just like why do that? And they need a big more than anything. I wouldn't even be worrying about
definitely.
that about no shit like that. Um, but yeah, man. And the other move I seen that's been going around, going a little viral, is the Kings gearing up for a trade to rebuild, looking at plan to explore Zach LaVine, Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, and others. So
Well, I'll say this,
you tell me the
Sab-
disbursement of these. Sabonis is the highest value player in
no
this.
question.
Yeah.
He's the only
So
one with legitimate value
I'm gonna start with
because he's
him.
still younger.
I'm gonna start with him. Where do you like Sabonis? Now I feel like the options
Mhm.
are a little bit better with this one. All the teams
So
that we just named,
yes,
that was
they are
kind of
because
like,
any team can use him.
yeah, I feel like all the teams we just named that was kind of like 50-50 for Jar, or like yes, Sabonis, yes, 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 yes.
I think
Boston, any of them teams, bro. Portland, you name it.
I think Boston would be phenomenal
Yeah,
with
that would be
Sabonis.
crazy, especially when
Yeah,
JT come back.
phenomenal.
Oh my God, that would be crazy.
Because even though he's like an offensive center, he's not the best rim protector. He rebounds at a
He
very high
rebounds
level.
at a very high clip, and he has good vision too, bro. For
Yeah, he's a great passer.
yeah,
He's severely underrated.
yeah, for sure.
So I like Domas. I think that could work. I like Domas to maybe.
I like the Detroit, him in Detroit.
I do
I
too.
feel like him and K would be a good mix.
Because it definitely makes them better. Um,
I like him in Minnesota with Ant too.
I do, but then Gobert goes to the Kings by default.
Yeah, I don't care for Gobert. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, 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 yeah.
I feel like Julius Randle and Sabonis would play better anyway.
They could. I'm not sleeping on the Lakers even making a move for Sabonis.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but
Literally
I
any
would be
team.
great
I'm
with
not gonna lie.
Sabonis.
I can't even think of a team that wouldn't just immediately be like
Anybody could use him.
yeah. So what about the other two though? DeMar and Zach LaVine. Do you think their market is still fairly reasonable? Like they can still
I
go to a
mean, yeah,
team and make a big difference? I think
I
Zach.
think DeMar more so
You
because
think
Zach is the
DeMar?
better player. But because DeMar's job is so cut and dry at this point in his career, he's asked to score and do nothing else. Where Zach is still a player.
Yeah,
Like you know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect to DeMar because DeMar's still gonna give you 20, like
yeah,
around the 20
yeah,
point, but like that's literally all he's giving you at this point,
yeah,
unfortunately. So I think that's where like if DeMar goes to Golden State and comes off the bench, bro, that is he's you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
he's a dog there.
yeah.
Like if Zach Levine comes off the bench at Golden State, he's not gonna come off the bench anywhere.
No.
First off, but like Zach Levine at Golden State doesn't give you the same impact because one thing he's gonna do is force his shots. So like he needs to be on a team where the gravity of his shots aren't as valuable. So he has to be like the third option, which limits him.
Yeah.
He can't. I don't even like him as a third option on a championship team.
Nah.
And I think Zach Levine's really good.
I like him to go somewhere and be a two. Um, cause
Like a team that presses. Like Milwaukee could trade for him.
he still can score at a high clip. So I definitely want him to go to a team that
Yeah, I
he
can
can
see
definitely
Milwaukee trying to trade for
beat
him.
him. Milwaukee. I like
Yeah,
uh I like that Detroit.
Detroit would be a good fit.
I want Detroit to get somebody. That would be perfect.
You need to wait until Jaden Ivey comes back because Jaden Ivey could
I
have
don't
been
think
working on his team.
I think that's I think that's
You don't like him?
and I know
I like him.
I know I think it's time to just probably give up on that. He's too injury prone at this point. He missed
I
damn
mean, yeah,
he missed basically all of last year and you finna miss damn near all of this year too. Like
yeah, sure.
we can't I can't keep giving hope because I did like him coming in. You know what I'm saying? I did, but
Yeah,
I can't keep giving him grace when he's just not playing. So
this is true.
yeah, that's how I feel about that. Um,
Hey, if Zach Levine goes to Detroit, they're a problem.
yeah, for sure.
That's for sure.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I want Detroit to get somebody. I want
They
Detroit to
have
get
potential
somebody.
to.
Um, but yeah, man. So that's pretty much all I got for tonight. W stream. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we covered a lot of good things. Uh, definitely shorter time. Hold on, where we at? What? How long is this? Hour 51. Yeah, I could do a lot better with this. Lot better with the split up. Yo, literally last time, like that 3 hours, bro. Like trying to do just one section, I'm like, damn, we was yapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we was yapping for real. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like, in order for me to break it down, I don't have the equipment for that right now. My phone was like, hell no. My laptop was like, hell no. So, but yeah, I can do a lot better with this. You got any last thoughts, gang?
Just W stream. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man, for sure. Everybody like the video, man. Sub to the channel. We're trying to get the
Thanks.
channel monetized. I'm on the road to 300. I'm at 293 right now. So yeah, man. Um, follow all social medias. I feel like you know what I think too. I meant to tell you this before, bro. I think you need to try to create you a social media presence with your training and shit like that. You could fuck around and draw some attention, bro.
So I had one, but my Instagram kept getting hacked, and he like this dude would not give me my Instagram back, bro. So then I created a new one specifically for training called Coach Addison, and this same person ended up hacking that one. So the only social media I have is literally TikTok at
Well,
this point.
I wish I
And like
wish
TikTok is about to be on its last leg too. I don't even like social media.
if I could get shit the way I want it, I would do it for you. For real. I would be your yeah, I'm your
I
cameraman.
mean, no, that would be great. Like, I just, for me personally, I don't have the want to have social media at this point, and I just haven't had it for so long. It's like
I just think it benefits in the lane that you in, bro, with the jits, you know what I'm saying,
oh, it does.
with
I
the
would
youth
just,
and shit.
yeah. If someone did it for me, that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would do it, bro. For sure. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep working.
definitely.
But yeah, man. W stream. Love you gang. I appreciate you.
Me too.
Uh We're gonna shoot again for next Tuesday. Um, and yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
good time. I gotta go straight to sleep.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
I gotta be up in like not that long, like 4 hours, 5 hours.
for sure, man. Get you some rest, gang.
Gotcha. I appreciate you.
For sure,
Let
gang.
me know how that goes on. Send me the clips when you post them tomorrow.
I got you.
All right, work.
All right.
All right, peace.
Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, chat. Yeah. W stream, man. You know what I'm saying? W stream. Uh, like I said, I'm just trying to stay consistent, chat. You feel me? I'm trying to do this the right way. We're trying to get this monetized. I need everybody's help. Trying to come up with more engaging topics. I'm trying to come up with things that just make sense, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna start streaming more on YouTube. I'm not just gonna do it on Tuesdays with Addie. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more versatile with things. Um, Try to give that engagement. You know, try to incorporate more sports. Like go live, do college maybe. Stuff like that. So yeah, man, I'm gonna try to get more guests up here too. Addie is trying to be like the host moderator for me. So we just trying to see how this works, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's good. I think it's a good move. Um, Me and Addie got good chemistry because I've been knowing him for forever. So that's my dog. So I'm not tripping on it. He got a lot of connection. He got a lot of people he knows in the game, and um, we just gonna keep working. I love everybody that pull up, man. That don't pull up, I still love you. Jay, love you, gang. You know what I'm saying? We got the Twitch back, so we gonna be doing Twitch streams too. You know what I'm saying? We back doing Twitch. We gotta get this money up, y'all. You feel me? We gotta get this money up. I'm trying to get this money up. It's just, I need this. Like, I need this. Like, me getting this monetized will look more appealing to sponsors and all that. 'Cause I'm gonna be me at the end of the day. But I know once people start feeling the vibe and it starts to build more attraction, like, hopefully these clips tomorrow, me and Addie, 'cause I'm a flood, still doing my own clips, things like that. You know, we gonna see. We gonna see. But I love y'all, man. I'm finna get off. Take me, you know what I'm saying? Go to sleep. Um, yeah.